everybody, Trisha Peridot, and I'm sitting here going through my box from the farm today, sorting out the vegetables that I'm going to use for Thanksgiving and the ones that we're going to eat this week because they're super yummy. But anyway, it had me thinking, Thanksgiving is coming. It's my absolute favorite holiday, and anybody that knows me knows this. But, I thought, wow, I have a lot of clients that would benefit from learning how I can make a smorgasbord of food and have just enough food to feed 30 people for days and not feel overstuffed and not overindulge and gain 10 pounds or the scenario, feel so nauseated that you have to go lay down by the end of the day, right? Because I truly enjoy preparing the food, making the food, eating the food, and watching everybody else enjoy it. So here's the mindset or the tone of voice that I use for myself that works really well. But that's wow. A lot of time, effort, and energy has gone into creating this delicious meal. But really, the spirit and the meaning of Thanksgiving is to come together, be thankful. There's no pressure to perform or to, bring a ton of monetary gifts and things like that. But what went into all of these dishes, whether somebody brought them along with them or they stood there and made them with you, is that they really thought, wow, my family's going to enjoy this. I want to see people experience and enjoy this as much as I do when I make it. So before I get off onto too big of a tangent, the thought process that I take with this is, I can just sample everything, right? Because if we think of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and we eat portion sizes and serving sizes and everything else, and that's great on a regular day. But when we're sitting down to this very large meal and we want to have everything and not be so stuffed before we, get through this big first giant plate, how about we take a different approach and we do sampling? And for me, what that looks like is, I have these little small round, little tiny little glass ramekins, I guess. And I kind of think of that. So it's just kind of like I take like a tablespoon or, maybe a little bit bigger than that, like just a serving spoon size of everything so that I can taste it. I can sample it. And if I really enjoyed it the first time around, when I get finished with, all of the things that I want to sample, then I can go back for, say, another sample of it, but there's no need to go back for, a whole nother portion or two or three. And so I think what happens is, it's so good and we pile it on and we're like super excited. This is what I get to eat for Thanksgiving. But then we ruin ourselves for the rest of the holidays. So by the time we're done eating, we don't want to socialize anymore. We're done talking. We just want to change our clothes. We just want to go to sleep or go watch football or whatever. And it kind of ends the day right there. Now, there's a lot of other tactics. You can shift your socializing part to being before it, a few hours. We do that too. Because not everybody can, do the discipline. But if you're somebody that really gravitates to sugar, tends to lean towards, a sugar addiction or, those carbs, the stuffing, the savory things, and those are your favorites, it's okay. But what we want to do is we want to be able to enjoy all of it and really, watch ourselves from the overindulgence, the binging, the things that make us get into the wrong headspace with ourselves. At the end of the holidays, we shouldn't be like, wow, I packed on 20 pounds. And, it's reasonable to think, that there might be a 5-pound swing, and that's fine because we're not exercising. It's dark and the days are shorter, but, there's a whole lot of different things. But anyway, I think you get the gist of it, right? Try sampling. That way you can eat everything and still enjoy being inside of your own body. Happy holidays.